And you said, give me the specifics. And 9 days later, you took $10,000
that's a lie.
from people who were then indicted. It's in your reports. Why'd you do it?
Sir,
was it worth it?
Guys.
You know what? This is a theatrical performance.
10,000. This is the truth. This is what accountability looks like, of which you've had none.
Hawley started reading exactly what was said in that meeting. He then brought up $10,000, and that's exactly the moment when things got ugly, guys.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ellison, let me start with you. You're the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota. Do I have that correct? That's a yes?
Sir, you're aware of my job. You know the answer to that.
You're not going to answer my questions? Are we going to start this way? Are you the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, yes or no?
You know the answer.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Ellison, you're in my courtroom now. You're under oath. So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Minnesota, yes or no? Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your state, including the $250 million in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs. They complained to you for upwards of an hour about state investigators going after them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did.
That's not
because
true.
It's all caught on tape.
Yeah,
Every single sentence is caught on tape. Here's what you said. Let's take a look.
Obviously, you
said,
to
it's not a
tape.
question. You said to them, send me the names of all these folks who are investigating them. You said to them, send me their names. And I'll take that list and I'll call the person over at Education who was investigating them and say, what's going on? Why am I getting these complaints? Then you went on to say, I already have my team working on this. What day should we get together to discuss it again? You made pledge after pledge to them. You said, we've got to make sure this guy who's investigating them stops it. You said, you have my attention. I'm concerned about this. You said, let's go fight these people, meaning the people who are investigating the fraud. Why'd you do it? Why'd you help them?
Are you going to let me answer?
Go ahead.
Please.
Answer
We're all
something.
ears.
So first of all, you're cherry picking
he's angry.
what's out of there.
Why did you help them?
I thought you were going to let me answer.
Why did you
Are you
help
going to let
them?
me answer?
Why did you help
You
them?
let me answer and I'll answer you.
Tell the truth and I'll let you answer.
I will tell the truth.
Good.
Let's do that.
That'd be a nice change. Why'd you help them?
Now see, Mr. Chairman, I didn't come here to be insulted. I came here voluntarily.
You came here for the truth. Let's have it. Why did you help them? The quotes are here. They're in black and white, and every member of this audience can listen to the recording. It's 54 minutes long. It's all in public. You can Google it right now and listen to it.
And listen to it all.
Why'd you help them?
First of all, I didn't help them.
You did help them.
No, I did not.
It sounds like you did.
I certainly didn't.
You're saying you didn't do anything for them. You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you?
I have
ventriloquist?
my team assisted with the information that led to the prosecution and conviction of these people.
No, you didn't. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them. No, you did not. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them.
Federal prosecution.
You had, BS. You had whistleblowers come to you as early as 2019.
You're the one talking BS.
Hey, listen, it's my time.
Doesn't know what you're talking about, sir.
No, sir. You now have encountered the truth and you don't like it. Why'd you take their money? Why'd you take their money?
I didn't.
You took $10,000.
No, that's a false statement.
$10,000 9 days after the meeting.
False statement.
You took $10,000. Here's what happened.
Hey, bro, he's not going to say something like this if he doesn't have the proof. So
they went to your office.
They
solicited money from you. They solicited help from you.
That's also wrong.
They came to your office. It was your official office. You met with them for 54 minutes.
No, they didn't.
They asked you for help. You pledged it to them, and they talked repeatedly about money. In fact, it's all they talked about.
That's a lie.
Money. They said, we will put our dollars in the right place. We will support candidates that will fight to protect our interests. You replied, that's right. They said, if you are securing your donor base and securing your power base, you can act the way you want. You replied, money is freedom. They said the amount of money circulating, I'm reading the transcript, the amount of money circulating in our community today is powerful, and we haven't realizing it in a meaningful way. And you said, give me the specifics. And 9 days later, you took $10,000 from people who were then indicted. It's in your reports. Why'd you do it?
Sir,
was it worth it?
Guys.
You know what? This is a theatrical performance.
10,000. This is the truth.
It
This is
has
what
nothing to
accountability
do-
looks like, of which you've had none.
No, the
you
fact-
helped fraudsters defraud your
Lie.
state and this government of $9
Sir,
billion, and
sir,
you got a
this is-
fat campaign contribution out of
This is
it.
completely
You ought to be indicted.
untrue. Well,
That's the truth.
I think we've made the point. Let's keep the tenor.
Well,
just
for the
hold
record,
on.
Oh, I'll ask how I want
He's
to, Senator
lying,
Paul.
and that's the truth.
Oh no, this is all on the record,
no, sir.
Did you bother
You are-
to? Did you bother to investigate where the money that you facilitated their fraud for, where it went
from?
Do you know where it went? What it was used for? The fraud.
Like he knows, guys. Hold on, I've been trying to listen to this. There's so much happening here, guys. There's so much happening here. All right, so you took money from a bunch of people. You're saying that didn't happen, but yet it is on legitimate video of some sorts here. There's a transcript. He's reading word for word from the transcript, and you're saying this never happened. Get this man out of office, bro. Get him out of office now.
Do you want money? I do, because we just heard testimony about it yesterday.
Because we
the
were
funds
key
went
players
to
in the
hundreds of millions of
investigation.
dollars to terrorist
Yes, we
groups,
do
to
know.
transnational criminal organizations, to the drug trade, to drug trafficking, to child trafficking, and you took $10,000.
That's a lie.
And helped them do it. You know, the other thing is,
untrue statement.
whistleblowers came to you as early as 2019. Let's look. As early as
This-
2019,
this is a-
whistleblower. Don't talk over me.
No,
as
no,
early
you're
as
talking over me.
2019, it's my hearing, pal. As early as
I'm not your pal.
2019,
Don't call me pal.
whistleblowers came to. Well, I should call you prisoner because you ought to be in jail.
Well, see what you can
In
do about it.
2019, whistleblowers came to you in your office and referred to you fraud allegations from Feeding Our Futures, and you blew them off. Listen, your own state newspaper
That's a
investigated
lie.
it. The Minnesota Star Tribune, the Partners in Nutrition, brought its concerns to the Attorney General's office in 2018 and in 2019, and you did nothing. You did nothing for years. The only action you took is,
false statement.
once all these fraudsters came to your office
It is a
and asked you to get
false
involved
statement.
and offered you money,
Did not come to
then
my
you got
office.
involved.
They
Then
did
you
not-
took the money,
they
and then
did-
you got involved.
They did not come to my office. You're completely wrong about
You
that.
met with them
I did
for
not take anybody's
54
money.
minutes, and you took $10,000, and they also gave your family money. They gave your family
course.
thousands of dollars in
Mandatory.
campaign contributions in
This is
addition to what they
this is a
gave
false
you.
statement.
Let's put the
This is
sign
this is
back up.
completely untrue.
The New York Post.
Yeah, we know the New York Post.
Minnesota Keith Ellison, AG, accepted campaign donations from individuals linked to the $250 million COVID fraud scheme after they were in your office.
Not-
the donations came on December 20th.
Sir,
you
this
met
is
with them
not-
on December the 11th, and on January 20th, the FBI knocked over their headquarters.
No.
That's the sequence of events here.
No, it's not.
You've
the
been
sequence
right
of
at the
events.
center of this fraud
It's not
thing
the
from the
sequence of
beginning,
events.
and
It's
you've
untrue.
enabled it. And sir,
The false
you
statement-
should resign.
And sir,
Yeah,
you
you
should
should
resign. I
resign.
was thinking the same thing about you.
Should resign.
You,
Thank you,
I was
Mr.
thinking
Chairman.
the exact same thing about you.
I'm sure
I
after
bet.
encountering
Yeah,
this
yeah.
truth, you are.
I
Because
bet.
it hurts to have
because
accountability, doesn't it?
Because after this parade
It
of
hurts to have
lies and
accountability.
presentation,
Time has
I think you should be
expired.
ashamed for misrepresentation.
So if truth is being introduced to you, okay, regardless of how you feel about said truth, it is the truth. Okay? If they have transcripts, they have video. Bro, listen, video in itself is basically a third party, unbiased witness. Okay? Understand this here. The video itself, okay, does not care which side of the table you're on, doesn't care about your politics, doesn't care about your feelings. Okay? It is going to record exactly what has happened here. All right. Then now when things are being transcribed, again, it's pulling directly from said video. All right. AI does this beautifully these days. Okay. That's how you have subtitles, etc. If they have this evidence and they're throwing it in your face and you're saying, this doesn't happen, I didn't have a meeting with them, but yet you're on tape having a meeting with them and they know exactly how long they were in your office, right? 54 to 57 minutes or so here. They have this time because they have the video. The video itself has been transcribed. Now we're reading from the transcription here and it's saying all of the things you're saying are a lie. Bro, get this man out of office. Like, this is not even like a joke or anything here. This man knows the proof is in front of his face, but he doesn't care. All right? And he doesn't care because it affects him negatively. It proves that he is as corrupt as the people that were doing this here. And what he's doing right now is purely trying to separate himself from the people that just got charged with fraud here. I understand why you're doing it. I'm guessing some PR department oriented type of thing stepped in and said, you need to separate yourself, but maybe he did not know fully here. that they have literal proof, literal video transcription, along with a video of what actually happened that day. People like this should not be allowed to be in office under any circumstance. These people should not be able to make a decision over other people, right? Not at all here. There's nothing true, just, or real about what we just encountered here. This is nothing more than someone basically propping up fraudsters here. I get it. You're angry, right? You're embarrassed. You're ashamed that you got roped in to this fraudulent activity. But the fact that you were so willing, let's say this here, to immediately step up and say, yeah, sure, bro, give me that $10,000. And then you look at the timeline, right? And yeah. And then plus it's on video. You can't win, right? There are people like this in the United States of America, okay? In many other countries that have this same overall mentality. I'm going to deny, even though it's true and in your face here. You won't acknowledge the truth because it goes against how you feel. You feel embarrassed right now, okay? So you're going to disregard the literal truth. They have the proof and they're handing it to you. Either way, listen, you guys have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. But in the meantime, guys, I'll go and catch you guys later.